that's a crutch in your life, anything that you are crutch to, medication, people, whatever, anything that you are crutch on, coffee, anything that you are on a crutch on, you got to have your milkshake, anything that I got to exercise, if you can't do without it, guess what? You're in big time trouble. You're in big time trouble. Let me tell you a little bit about God. Israel has been the recipient of all the covenants God made with the exception of 2. Without Christ and the new covenant, no person, not one person, has hope. The new covenant is the last covenant that God has made with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah. Jeremiah 31, and 30 to 34. The blessings for all eternity are in the new covenant. The cup that we are drinking out of is the new covenant. The God that we serve, whose cup we're supposed to be drinking out of, number 1, he is a covenant-making God. Number 2, he's a covenant-keeping God. What does that mean? That means he keeps his word. He's not like you. He keeps his word. And I have tons of scriptures. Number 3, he's a covenant-revealing God. God is the one who initiated the new covenant. No one knows it and understands it better than him. So he's the one that has to reveal it, and he loves to reveal things to us. He loves to reveal his covenant to us. Just think about this. If he didn't, you'd never know what the new covenant is. You never know your rights and privileges. Number 4, he's a covenant-enabling God. What does that mean? That means that we're able to keep the covenant because of his grace, because of the Holy Spirit. Without those 2, we are unable to walk in it and to keep the covenant. The only way man can have a relationship with God is through covenant. The only way a couple can experience God in their marriage is through a 3-fold covenant cord. Husband, wife, and God. A covenant defines who you are, and it defines your connections. And that's so important. Who are your friends? You can tell a lot by the people who are your friends. You can tell a lot by the people you hang around. You can tell a lot. If you say you're a child of God, that defines you. If you say you're in covenant with God, that defines you. That defines all of you. If you say that you're in covenant with God, that tells me what you can do, what you can't do. It tells me who you are. It tells me everything about you. When you say that you're in covenant with God, close with